I think I'm just going to round off my Krasnoyarsk experience with a little bit of this wonderful, because it's only in the afternoons they put the light on for the fish. I suppose it's to give them not too much light, and then the algae grows too much, because there is some algae on there, isn't there? But basically I like all of these fish, except I don't like the red one, the parrotfish, which is really a human being's strange invention, a mutation of something which obviously does exist in the wild, but that's not fit for the wild anymore. It's just mutated out of all recognition, unfortunately. Obviously these mutations exist in the wild, but they usually wouldn't survive. So they call them parrotfishes because they've got like an arched shape of the top of the head, but it's not, it doesn't exist normally in wild populations. But in all of these other fishes here, with their wonderful colours, there still are fish which you'll find, including this wonderful big Hypostomus plecostomus down there, and more of them that are enjoying the fun and flying around the place with really beautiful markings on. Look at that one there with its really nice markings on there. So these are all lake, well, they're Lake Malawi, aren't they? They're Malawi fish. They're haplochromis, aren't they? Tell me if I'm wrong, I was never really strong on Malawi. It's definitely not Tanganyika, or is it Tanganyika? In any event, it seems to be mainly one species they've got here. Probably a lot of them were actually born in that tank. They probably got themselves a breeding pair, and the rest of them have appeared over time from that breeding pair. I think a lot of them are related to each other. You don't need to actually go and buy that many of these in order to get a tank full. So even there down there right now, you've got this one with lots of eggs. Actually, that is a male because you can see the bump on the head. There's another one down there which is basically tending a nest. They've hollowed out a nest. So these are African cichlids anyway, from the Rift Valley, and Mbuna. And what you can see is they've got egg marks on the fins at the back. Egg markings. So that's how you can tell which ones are females, really. They have egg marks on the fins. So although they all seem to have in this particular species. So what they call egg marks on the fins. Little yellow spots at the back. That's common to a number of species of Mbuna, so it's there on the yellow ones as well as it is on the blue ones. In fact, they seem to be just colour variations of each other. If you look at the shape, it's so close to the shape is basically the same. And they're treating each other as if they were all the same. They're not racists. You've got really white ones, yellow ones. The yellow ones are slightly different in shape. They may be a different species. Yeah, they probably are, because if you look at the eye and that, it's the same genus though, isn't it? So, yeah. But they're nice. Lots of oxygenation going on at this end, but still I notice that a lot of them are breathing a little bit heavily. Clearly they get well fed. But it's a nice collection. A nice collection of fish. And try and enjoy at that end. Not the parrotfish, but the really big plecostomus. That's nice. That's got character. It's a loricariid, obviously. And when it comes to catfish, I know a thing or two. Have a look at the eye of the plecostomus. See? That's what all the loricariids have on the eye. They have an omega shape on the eye. That's how you can tell a member of the loricariid family. No idea what they see, went through this and why they have it, but there we are. Part of the armour plating that they have. It's all an armour-plated catfish. Catfish don't have scales, either have armour plates or they're just naked. Whereas, obviously, cichlids, they have scales like that. You don't tend to get naked cichlids. So, there's another, the parrotfish is also a cichlid. And they don't need, these plants that they've got are not actually real plants, but Malawi and Tanganyika and what have you, cichlids don't tend to need to have them, because they don't tend to have that much of these kind of plants in their environment. They have more of this, well, algae that grows, on blanket weed and what have you and stuff, which is called Aufwuchs, because all of the work on lake on these cichlids from different parts of Rift Valley was done by Germans, and the Fachterminologie is also all auf Deutsch. So here we are. Very nice collection.